Who is it?
It's me, Maldonado.
Buenas noches, señor. Come in, sit down. Gracias. Is this it?
As I promised, senor.
You sure it's reliable?
I know my business, senor. The rest of the money, por favor?
Oh, sure.
Lieutenant Vasquez. He will be all right. Nothing serious. Just a little bruise on the neck.
Ah, good.
Adios, eh?
Adios. Amazing.
What's amazing?
You finally decide to leave Acapulco. And this time a problem even before you leave the hotel. Amazing.
Yeah.
Well?
Well, I came in. He was waiting. He clobbered me. He ran. I think I shot him.
You did? In the arm. Another guest saw him running away. American, about 35, very fair, about 6 feet, well-dressed. That suggests something?
Suggests I've got a sore neck.
You care to look around and see if he got away with anything?
What do you think, sneak thief?
Don't you? Perhaps you surprised him before he could get to work.
Perhaps. But what did he hope to get? Money? Most people are smart enough to carry traveler's checks today. A few clothes are hardly worth the risk. If he wanted jewelry, why didn't he hit a woman's room?
Quite so. So we will ask him the moment he is found.
What is that, confidence or whistling in the dark?
Where could he go? We've got a good description. He is wounded arm, and just a matter of time. Oh, speaking of time.
I know. There's still enough of it to catch that plane.
Only if you like.
I like. You know, I've got a feeling I've worn my welcome a little thin in more places than one.
Never, Senor Gunn. But my car is at the door. It would be a pleasure to drive you. Oh, may I?
favor.
We are fine for time, amigo.
Sure.
Your neck bothering you?
Oh, it's my friend back in the dark that's bothering me. I just can't get it to add up.
Oh, senor.
Oh, I know. It's your baby now.
It seems you still seek a logical answer, huh?
I don't know. Somehow I just can't buy that sneak thief angle. And the personal beef is out.
Is it? You did not see him. It might have been an enemy.
No sale. He had a gun. He had a chance to use it. He didn't.
Agreed. But still... Excuse me. Vasquez. ¿Qué tanto tiempo? Bien. Consístete en esta área. Este nombre otra vez. Denis. Bueno.
Lieutenant.
You see? Simply a matter of time.
I don't see anything yet.
It seems a doctor was forced at gunpoint to take a bullet out of a man's arm. The man's description fits that of your visitor. The good doctor looked at police pictures. He was not certain, but the gunman's hair was lighter, but there was a resemblance to an American who has quite a record. A man's name, Denis.
Denis? Frank Denis?
Obviously not a stranger.
And hardly a sneak thief. Killer's more like it. Look, can I borrow your trunk keys?
Yes, what is it?
It's the only thing I can think of.
Wait a minute. Un momento.
Pete, I realize it's long distance and it costs, but will you please slow it down?
Look, it's a simple question. Is Frank Denis still in town?
I've got a DA and a police commissioner huffing down my neck with the same question.
And?
And I can't find him anywhere.
Oh? Well, why are you so anxious to find him?
Long story. Could run you up a bill. Why do you want him?
We're due for a little chat. He just tried to kill me.
You saying he's there?
I am now. Thanks anyway, Lieutenant. See you.
A lot sooner than you think.
What?
No time to explain now. I gotta ram through extradition papers on Denis. It means red tape up to here, top-level calls.
Now you slow it down.
I don't know what flight I'll catch. I'll wire you. I'll see you in the morning.
Lieutenant? Lieutenant!
Well?
It's a wild one. When he found out Denis was here, he got excited. He's flying down. He must want Denis bad.
This Denis, he must want you bad.
Well, we've tangled before. I once got him a 3 to 5 on a gun charge. What's that?
Preliminary laboratory report. That bomb, you set it off when you threw it. It actually was set for 2 hours later. Denis must really hate you, Senor Gunn, to kill a plane full of people to get at one man.
That isn't hate. It's insanity.
And very clear. I think we both know he will not stop trying.
Gracias. Lieutenant?
No, it's a little too early for me.
Come on, it's just fruit juice. They dress up everything down here.
Yeah. Did you get hold of Vasquez?
Yeah, he's tied up. Said he'd call as soon as he's cleared. All right, Lieutenant, I've painted the local picture. It's your turn.
Fabulous.
I'll tell the Chamber of Commerce you flipped. Come on, Lieutenant. Why are you so steamed to nail Frank Deneen?
A lot of things have happened since you've been down here, Pete.
Like?
Like my getting that close to hanging a murder rap on Johnny Cross. Yep, funny. Cross, the top operator in the state. The smartest. Could never get near him. Then 3 weeks ago, he did a stupid thing. Lost his temper and killed a man. I got lucky. I dug up a fella who just happened to see it. A little guy named James Bell.
Nice digging.
Wasted digging. Bell suddenly disappeared.
So did your case.
Not quite. Routine search turned up the fact that Bell got a visa for Mexico.
Which means your witness is still alive.
The question is, for how long? Last week, Frank Deneen suddenly dropped out of sight. And Deneen has been Cross's top assassin for years.
So your little witness is down here running. Deneen's down here to kill him. It's an easy plot to follow.
Up until now.
What does that mean?
I mean that try Deneen made for you.
Well, he probably just spotted me. Figured he'd get even on an old beef.
It doesn't float, Pete. That beef was years ago. If Deneen wanted to tag you, he would have tried long before this.
I was afraid you'd figure that.
Pete, if I were you...
And of course you are.
I'd grab the first plane out of here.
Well, you want it all to yourself?
It makes sense. There's a piece missing. What you don't know always kills you.
Are we being a little dramatic?
Sensible. Deneen will think twice before he makes a try for me. He knows the route for a cop killer.
Come on, relax.
Pete.
Besides, we've got to wait for Vasquez anyway. It's his ballpark. Relax.
Got a problem, Mr. Bell?
No.
You're lucky. A man like you just dying to do all that talking, and you're still alive. You're real lucky. He makes a sound killing. What happened?
I watched, like you say, Frank.
And?
They just sat at the pool and talked.
Vasquez show up?
No. Frank.
Go back to the office. I don't want anyone getting any ideas.
What about our ideas, Frank?
You're not going to start that again.
I love you. I was willing to go along, but we had no luck. It didn't work.
Look, I'll figure something out. Now get off my back.
Frank, I love you.
Linda, relax. Everything's going to be fine. Just fine.
I'm afraid, Frank. Supposing they figure it out.
I told you I'd figure something. And you'll go right along with it. And Linda, if you make any mistakes, you're as dead as he is. Keep that in mind, huh?
His name was Maldonado. He was taken from the river this morning. 3 shots, close range. He was in several days. He could have been washed down from any spot in 50 miles.
What does that do for us?
Perhaps a great deal. Maldonado was a jeweler. More important, he was an expert on bomb mechanisms, particularly one kind.
Like the kind in my luggage?
Precisely.
Well, that's got a little color. I mean, it's a step forward.
A little one, yes.
Yeah, but we're still no closer to Deneen.
Patience, Senor Gunn. In fact, a little extra patience.
Pardon?
I find I have to fly to Mexico City on another case, but it'll only be for a day or so. Meanwhile, my men will still seek this Deneen. He will be found.
Well, I suppose I might as well give this to you now. It's the extradition papers on Deneen.
Bueno, Lieutenant. Optimism is a quality most rare.
Right now, it's the only thing I've got. Come back soon, huh? If you're going to relax, this is the way to do it. You're doing it again.
What?
Grinding the pieces. I can hear it from here.
Yeah.
Oh, come off it, will you, Pete?
Look, it doesn't take a BA to figure the basic plot.
Sure.
But it keeps falling apart. Because there's just one thing, one piece we don't know. Just isn't there.
Try that view.
Let's try the part that's solid.
Like?
Like Deneen coming down here to find Bell and kill him.
No argument.
Suddenly he sees me and decides to settle an old beef. But why didn't he use a gun? Why that bomb? Why would he want to kill all those other passengers?
Oh, come on, Pete. You ever know a killer who wasn't sick?
That's sick. There had to be a reason for that plain bomb route.
Well, you can spend a lifetime looking for it. What?
Small idea. There's an airline ticket counter in the lobby. I won't be long. Lieutenant. Lieutenant.
What?
Look.
What?
Here's a passenger list from that flight. I'm passenger 22.
Peter Gunn.
Now read me passenger 47.
James Bell. James Bell. You saying Bell flew back to the States?
He never did show, but he bought a ticket downtown. A place called the Belmonte Travel Agency.
It gets wilder by the minute.
You sleepy?
I'm just tired. Now, don't forget, it was just a short while ago that I was back at the airport at home, clutching a plane ticket in my hot little hand, dropping quarters in the insurance machine.
Say that again.
Insurance machine. What?
Never mind. Come on. Come on.
For me, senor?
For the right answer. Yesterday, flight 704, 9 p.m. James Bell had a reservation 47.
Momentico. Correct, senor.
Did he pick up the ticket himself?
I'm sorry, I did not wait on him. It was our other clerk, Linda Salazar. She should be here very shortly if you care to wait. This is strange.
How's that?
The Senor Bell, he did not make his flight, and he has still not collected the refund.
Look, I know that here in Acapulco, you don't have insurance vending machines.
True, senor. Here one buys insurance together with the ticket.
Did Bell buy any? And if so, how much?
Indeed he did, senor. For $150,000.
The beneficiary. Look, it's the most important name you'll ever find.
An amazing coincidence.
The beneficiary?
Linda Salazar, the other clerk.
It's no coincidence. How good an actor are you?
your mouth.
It's too late for that, Frank. I begged you to give this up, but you wouldn't listen, would you? And now they know. What do we do? Where do we run?
No place. No place at all.
Killed you a long time ago.
You tried hard enough. Is Bell in there?
He's gonna be fine.
How'd you read it?
Just as it was. The fee for killing Bell wasn't enough, so you got an idea. I could carry that bomb on the plane. Then you had Bell or someone impersonating Bell on the plane with a big insurance coverage. You only needed two things, a legitimate signature on that policy and a beneficiary who could collect. She got you the policy for Bell to sign at the same time, made a very handy beneficiary.
Nice plot, but it bought you a rope.
No rope, cop. All you got are a few tries.
What are they going to say when this matches up with the 3 bullets that killed Maldonado?
Take him. I'm gonna get Bell.
Come on.
You too, miss.
Problem?
I just thought of something. You know, some people actually come here for a rest.